And hello, everybody. Welcome to the Royal Purple 225 here in the Gander Mountain Cup Series here at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Montreal, Quebec. We're just a little bit away from getting command to start race 7 of 18 races here in Season 1 of the Gander Mountain Cup Series. On pole for today's event will be the number 6 car of Anthony Ricky. He'll be sponsored by Cargill. Starting second is Jacob Crago. Actually, Jacob Crago's on pole. Sorry, my bad. Ricky second, and there's the rest of your starting grid. Hawkins, Qualls, Baker, Falks, Marvelous, Proximus, Fitzwater, Wilson make up your top 10. And pace car is going to roll off now. On the side of your screen, you're going to be able to see the starting grid and the rest of your drivers. You can find your driver on the left side of your screen as I scroll through. Jacob Crago, your pole sitter for today's event. He was your winner back at Orlando International Speedway back in race 4. Been mediocre besides that race this season. Anthony Ricky has been running great. Just hasn't been able to nail down a win. This might be the day for him to do it. Guys, this is going to be a hard camera race, so if we go blank for a little while and all you see are trees or maybe a green or blue wall, that's because we couldn't get our cameras in great spots. We're going to have issues like these throughout today's event. Now we're going to show you our onboard cameras. Starting with the USO on board, the 62 of Jacob Crago. The Cargill on board for Anthony Ricky. The Wesco on board for Alex Hawkins in the 33. The Wyndham Hotels and Resorts on board for Maximus Falks. And the Geo on board for Barry Baker. The Alamo rental car on board for Calventius Proximus, the Bondi on board for Captain Marvelous, and the Works Yard Tools on board for Austin Wilson. Austin Wilson, your winner at Road America. Let's see if he can get it done today. He's been dominant on road courses. Back to our pole sitter, Jacob Crago, early favorite to win today. Let's see if Anthony Ricky can outdo him. Like I said, folks, there's going to be some issues. We're going to be resorting to the first time this year. We're going to be using our helicopter camera a little bit. You'll see that in a minute. Imagine a fun road course race on a short track. Imagine turning left and right, but short track racing. That's a lot of what you see here at Montreal. The thin racing is what makes Montreal such a fun place to race for a lot of these road course drivers that are really good. Like Austin Wilson, for instance. He loves coming here to Montreal. A lot of drivers love coming to Montreal because of the exciting road course racing. There's another camera issue, sorry guys. Now we're going to show you our helicopter camera. We're going to be using that a lot during today's event. James Qualls, he's rolling off 4th. He was your winner back at Richmond. Alex Hawkins will roll off 3rd. He was your pole sitter back at Daytona. A lot of interesting drivers rounding up your top 10 today. Your points leader is in fact James Qualls in the number 70 after he let Jackie Tang lose it. This should be a fun one, folks. 8 laps of short track road course racing, because that's a lot of what you're going to see here. The bump and wreck. Not the bump and pass, it'll be the bump and wreck. It's very hard to keep momentum here at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Royal Purple 225 set to get underway in just a few minutes. Here they are, pace car, diving down pit road. It'll be Jacob Crago and Anthony Ricky, Alex Hawkins and James Qualls. The green flag is waving in the air. We are underway with the Royal Purple 225 here at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Montreal, Quebec. Helicopter camera are going to be really helpful in today's event. Anthony Ricky and James Qualls going to dive early past the 62. Is the 18 going to get it? No, it will not. 62 is going to try to look to pass the 70 now. And it looks like it will. But right now, Anthony Ricky leading this race. Got a great start off the green flag. And Jacob Crago making the official pass beyond the 70 of James Qualls. Anthony Ricky getting the very early lead here in the Royal Purple 225. Like I said earlier, Montreal, a tough track to race at because it's got the short track body yet the length of a road course and the designer road course. There's going to be a lot of bumping and banging on the walls. The aggression rate is high here in Canada. Jacob Crago looks like he's gaining a little bit of ground, but not too much. There's another camera issue. We apologize, folks, for all the camera issues we are going to have today. for today's race. It's just this is a very hard and difficult track to get your cameras correct at. Anthony Ricky bringing the Roush Fenway cardio 6 forward down the straightaway with the lead. There's James Qualls, your third place runner currently. Winner at Richmond and your points leader. James Qualls run great lately. Let's see if he can keep it up today. There's the 33. And back up front to the 6 now of Anthony Ricky. That Roush Fenway Ford Mustang looks really good right now, as we're going to be a turn away from completing lap 1 here, as they're going to come down the straightaway for to complete the first lap of racing here of 8 laps. We'll do. It should be a fun 8 laps. Looks like we already have a driver on pit road. I'm not confident who that is. We'll check that out in a minute. But right now, it's all Anthony Ricky, Jacob Crago, and James Qualls nowhere in sight of the number 6 car. This is going to be a fun race, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell you that. There's Alex Hawkins, Maximus Fox, Barry Baker, Matt Cummins, he's Proximus now. There's Captain Marvelous. There's Austin Wilson, Yui Wakabayashi, Henrietta Fitzwater. Topanga Wilson back there along with Zachary Fitzwater. There's Betty Johnson, your last week's winner at Talladega. She's back there in the 00. You can see her. There she is. That's the 43, and there's the 00. And there's the 3 back there, barely hanging on to that front line. That's Ian Siegel back there in the 3, but all eyes are focused on the number 6 car of Austin Wilson. There's the 62, Jacob Crago. Gonna have some hard camera angles, like I said earlier, folks. Jacob Crago not looking like he's got a good jump to be able to catch the 6 right now, but he's going to hang back and see what he can do. This track is known for being rough and tough. Doesn't look like anybody has hit the wall yet. I saw some smoke earlier. I'm not sure where that was from. We'll see a little bit later. Maybe that was from the car that was on pit road. Anthony Ricky coming around 1 of 2 straightaways this time by to complete lap number 2 here at the Royal Purple 225 at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Montreal, Quebec. This is one of 2 Canadian races we'll run this year, along with the race at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park a little bit later, and about 4 to 5 races will be over there. I think that's our one of our next road courses. Anthony Ricky will lead lap number 2 officially now. Jacob Crago still right behind him, no moving for that number 62 machine. James Qualls currently sitting in 3rd. That was the 23, sorry for the camera issues we're having today. There's the 62. Gaining some ground on the 6, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough to make a pass yet. Maybe a little bit later in the race we'll see the 62 come out and grab a lead. 62 is looking for more of a number 6 error. These long road courses don't have those cautions you need to make passes like that, but it looks like he's going to try and get ahead. As you see, there's the 18. But Maximus Fox looks like he's gaining a little bit. He's up to the 4th place now. See if he can make a move in today's event. There's the 33 of Alex Hawkins. He's been known to make moves. Let's see if he might be the one to get the job done today here at Montreal. There's the 18 now getting passed by the 33 of Alex Hawkins. Back out front to number 6. And he has some right side damage. Looks like he hit the wall a little bit earlier, and that's allowed the 62 to come and catch him. Huh. Well, how about that? That might hurt the number 6, as the 62 looks like it's made up a lot of ground on the 6 of Anthony Ricky. That Roush Fenway Ford looks like it's going to be caught by the Craig Mullen Dodge. Lots of famed drivers have driven that 6 throughout the years. David Reagan, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Trevor Bain. Now Anthony Ricky getting the duties in the Gander Mountain Cup Series for Season 1. Let's see if we can get the job done here. Jacob Crago looks like he's gaining really hard on the number 6 car. Is this the chance he'll make the pass? No, he's gonna try to be right on the bumper in case he can get the time on the straightaway or off a turn that he can make the pass. Looks like the 70 of James Qualls is just gonna sit back in 3rd and just watch to see if there's a chance he might be able to take the lead. The aggression is high, the racing is low, but it's a fun race to watch here at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. There's the 62 car, just waiting for the chance to pass the number 6. This has been a highly anticipated race by a lot of drivers, as I mentioned earlier. A lot of people love the aggression that's found at this road course that you don't see at most road courses. Everybody looking to bump and bang here at Montreal, which you don't normally see. It's like a road course that runs like a short track. And there's the 6. That right side damage might hurt Anthony Ricci as we get into the latter parts of this race. There's the pit road view, trying to see if anybody else, and there's Ray Jones. Looks like he's at the rear. And it looks like we had 2 cars that retired. The 5 of Matthias Payuva and the 55 of Kev Shearer. I wonder what happened to those 2 cars. That's really strange. We're not going to have, also due to an audio issue we've had today, we're not going to have any engine sounds for you, or race sounds. If you can't tell already, we haven't had them already, we're not going to have them, due to an issue earlier in this race. Jacob Crago, as we now are halfway through this race, is now looking, looks like this might be the time, folks. He's looking for one mistake by the 6 car. If he can use that one mistake to his advantage, 62 is golden to the lead. We are halfway through here at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in the Royal Purple 225. There's the 6 car. Been dominant all day. Did not get the pole. That award went to the 62, but he still has been dominant. It looks like that the line closer to the stands, which is unusual, the outside line in this case. The thing is, I'm going to call it the line closer to the stands because usually it is the other way around. The line closer to the stands is the outside lane, as line closer to pits lane is the inside lane. But this track is inverted as Anthony Ricci hits the wall. The inversion of this track is what makes this track very unique, the way it is set up. Anyways, Anthony Ricci. Jacob Crago right on the bumper of the 6 car. Is this the time he'll make the pass? No, it is not. It looks like, I believe Jacob Crago chose the outside lane to start, if you want to get technical on this track, on this wacky road course. Looks like he chose the outside lane to start, and Anthony Ricci chose the inside lane. It looks like that lane is what got the advantage today. As you saw, James Qualls started 4th, but he started behind Ricci, and he was able to make a pass. That delicious brown, black and gold paint scheme is about to lead yet another lap here today. Jacob Crago looking for one more error from that number 6. If he can get one more error, I think that 62 can win the race. He's had enough wall hits today, that number 6. I believe he's hit 2 times now. Will Jacob Crago get lucky as we are on lap 6 here of 8? 70, hanging back hard, not wanting to get into the mix, looking to see if either driver makes a mistake to where he might be able to take the lead here today at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Anthony Ricci driving hard. Some of our viewers may be, now I'm getting told word, some of our viewers may be able to hear the engine sounds, depending on where you're watching this race from. We do not have certainty of whether or not the engine sounds and car noises will be featured in the event. But there's the 70 of James Qualls just hanging back watching to see if the 6 or 62 makes a mistake. The 62 is gaining a lot of ground on the 62. '62 USO Dodge of Jacob Crago, watching, waiting, seeing if the 6 will hit the wall one more time. Looks like he's not going to do it here on lap 6 of 8. Going to come down one of 2 very long straightaways. And it looks like he will lead yet another laps as we are about 3/4 of the way through here today. There's James Qualls, who's been fast all day, as you just saw there in the fastest lap listing. Now we're done with lap 6. On the lap 7, Anthony Ricci still out front. There's Maximus Falks in the 18 and Barry Baker in the 19. And there's 2 more fast cars, the 54 and the 33. All those cars went fast today. Looks like the 7 gained a little bit of ground back there. But back out front, the 62 gaining ground on the number 6. Could this be the pastime for the number 62? It's late in the race. We don't even have a full 2 laps left to go here. If Jacob Crago wants to win this race, he's got to make a move now. That's 6. Dominating. And there's the 23. Sorry for the camera issues today, folks. 62 doing great today. Just hasn't been able to close in and get the job done. Looks like the 77 is also retired. Jackie Tang was the points leader before a bad race the other day at Talladega. And there it is. Anthony Ricky into the grass. He hits the wall. Jacob Crago. And Jacob Crago is going to pass on the inside. Jacob Crago, your new leader here today at Montreal. How about that pass, folks? Jacob Crago, your new leader here today in the Royal Purple 225 at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Wow. What a pass. He got that out of pure luck by the 62 hitting the wall, by the 6 hitting the wall, my bad. That 62 was looking. That's all he was telling his crew chief on the radio. He was just saying, I need the 6 to make a mistake. Need the 6 to make a mistake. He just got it here. White flag. Now in the air for Jacob Crago. Will he hold off Anthony Ricky and win his 2nd race of the season, or will the 6 take back the lead and win it the first for Roush of the season? 62, good lead into this corner. 6 looking to make a pass maybe on the outside, won't get it done as he's going to hug the inside of that turn. Jacob Crago, very dominant in today's race. Sorry for once again, we're going to apologize one last time for our camera issues today, folks. It is some very hard angles to get cameras at a track like Montreal. All the twists and turns involved here in Canada. We were unable to get all of our cameras where we needed to be, so we apologize for that inconvenience. But right now, Jacob Crago gaining on the number 6. The last thing he needs to do is to screw up. I doubt we're going to see that here, folks, with Jacob Crago getting even more ground on the number 6. I think the 62 might have done it. Oh no! He hits the wall! Jacob Crago hits the wall. Anthony Ricky to make a pass. James Qualls hits the wall back in 3rd. Anthony Ricky will pass the 62. Oh my gosh, folks. Anthony Ricky passes the 62 on the final lap, heading on to our final 2 straightaways. They're neck and neck, but I think the 6 has the advantage, and yes, you will. How about that, folks? The 6, who lost the lead to Jacob Crago on lap 7, is going to get it back here on the final lap. How about that finish, folks? Coming down one of 2 final straightaways, making the final turn here, folks. Anthony Ricky driving that Cargill Ford for Roush Fenway Racing. Trevor Bain, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., David Reagan, 3 famed drivers to win. In the number 6, he'll be the 4th. Anthony Ricky wins the Royal Purple 225 here at Montreal. Great run by the number 6 all day. Couple errors cost the lead early on, but he was able to get it back at the end and win this one. Jacob Crago also had a strong run, finishing 2nd. Congratulations to both of them on their great points today, but congrats to Anthony Ricky on the win. Here's today's finishing results. Anthony Ricky 1st, Jacob Crago 2nd, James Qualls, nice run for him, 3rd place, Maximus Falks 4th, Barry Baker 5th, Alex Hawkins 6th, Calventius Proxima 7th, Yui Wakabayashi 8th, Betty Johnson 9th, and Captain Marvelous will round out your top 10. Austin Wilson, your Road America winner, will finish 11th. Zachary Fitzwater, 12th. Henrietta Fitzwater, 2 Fitzwaters back-to-back. She'll finish 13th. Joshua Michaels, he's been up in the points. He'll finish 14th. Alex Tanker, 15th. Ray Tackett, 16th. Robert Stewart, 17th. Brendan Nichols, one of his first few starts, 18th. Cody Lamas, 19th. Ian Dutta, 20th. Darian Taylor, 21st. Ian Siegel, we saw him running strong. Looks like he fell off the lead. Pack, he finished his 22nd. Amy Appleman, 23rd. Luis Hernandez, 24th. Tyler Topanga Wilson, 25th. Kyle Keith, 26th. Joshua Blackheart, 27th. Donovan Updike, 28th. Eugene the Max, 29th. Tara Takanawa, 30th. Ryan Wilson, 31st. Kyle Anderson, 32nd. Troy Kang, 33rd. Junior McMillan, 34th. Eric Steinmetz, 35th. And Ray Jones, 36th. Tang Paiva and Shearer, 37th, 38th, and 39th. It looks like they all wrecked. Let's go get a replay of what happened. Let's start with the 55 of Kev Shearer. Let's see what happened on his wreck. We're going to TV1 screen now to see what caused him some error. Doesn't look like it happened on that race. He's still running, but back there he looks like he's on pit road. Looks like it happened all the way back on lap 1. Ooh, that's a pile up, and looks like Mattias Paiva's over there in the grass. All right, looks like it happened right on the start. Let's see what happened. Let's see. All right, here we go. See if we can get a good enough angle. Looks like he's running fine. Looks like there we go. Alright, let's see. They're coming to the green flag here. Looks like a big pileup back there. So he looks like he's trying to move over behind the 11, and there's a pileup. 87, 5 in the grass. There's 32 in the grass. 12's in the grass. He's going to get piled up. But he doesn't look like he has any damage, though. 24 and 12 fighting over there in the grass. The 8 got in. And we're 3 wide here at Montreal. That's rare. Looks like we're 4 wide up ahead. That caused a lot of wrecks and some beating and banging here. But I don't think that's what caused him problems here, folks. I think something else. I saw some rear and there's Taro Takanawa. There it is. Rear damage. And there's another turnaround. Ryan Wilson. Rear damage on the 55. Front damage, my bad. On the 55 from Kev Shearer. That looks like, yep, there it is. That looks like what ended his day here at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. 225 at Montreal. Race 7 of 18. And what a bad timing for Kev Shearer. Trying to get back in the points, just couldn't make it happen. And he's going to come down pit road, along with Ray Jones, who had some early issues. He ended up getting back on track. He was the last car on the lead lap at the end of the race. So that's going to end his day. It looks like Mattias Paiva was also on pit road at this time. Let's go figure out what happened with him now. In that number 55 car. Not number 5, my bad, sorry. The Home Depot Chevrolet, driving for his own M-Pro Racing. There we go. Alright, so it looks like he's going to be turned around by the 60 or the 12. I couldn't exactly tell. He's going to run into someone's spikes, and that's going to kill both of his front tires. And that's going to send him to pit road, and that'll end his day that quickly. Wow, didn't even get to finish turn 1, and Mattias Paiva was done. There's Jackie Tang. Let's see what happened to him. Looks like he made it a little bit longer than the first two before he had enough. Looks like he might have collected some damage gradually throughout the race. Maybe some front damage off of something. Someone's bumper. Don't know exactly what caused the front damage, but something did, obviously. I think it was... There it is. Alright, well, let's back up a little bit. Yep, there's the front damage. I believe is when he hit the bumper with the 85 a minute ago. He's now going to slow down. 85 is going to pass him. This is back on lap 4. 85 would make the pass there if they come around the sharp turn. Bad luck for the 77. Was leading the points before Talladega. Lost it to James Qualls because of a bad running. And it looks like another bad running will come here today at Montreal, as that will end his day. Unfortunate for the 77. Now Joe Gibbs machine. It was part of Kyle Busch Motorsports, but due to some silly season, in the middle of the silly season moves by Joshua Blackheart, Maximus Falks, my bad, and Kevin Proximus, all creating their own team. That allowed Joe Gibbs to buy the team from Kyle Corbett, and now is the 11 and 77 as teammates, and that would end the 77's day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to today's Royal Purple 225. Come back next week as we hit the New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the Cargill 250. Signing off here today from Montreal. Thanks for tuning in to the Royal Purple 225. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the drift. We'll be heading to race 8 very soon. Thank you for tuning in here in Montreal. We'll see you later.